A girl from Eastleigh who were murdered this week were hacked, stabbed and smothered to their deaths by unknown assailants. Government pathologist Jahansen Oduor conducted autopsies on the three bodies, revealing the gruesome nature of their deaths. As you'll hear now from Franklin Wala, detectives are still pursuing crucial details into the murder, having interrogated a suspect and a possible witness who has information they believe will lead to a breakthrough.
Friday morning at the Nairobi City Mortuary, Senior Government Pathologist Jahansen Oduor and DCI Homicide Director Martin Nyeguto preparing the families of Amina Abdirashid, Nusaiba Abdi and Waris Dawood Said for the autopsy exercise of the three family members. After close to 4 hours, Oduor was ready with the report on the cause of death for each of the three victims. The three family members were abducted from Eastleigh before they were killed and their bodies dumped in different places within Nairobi and Machakos. Oduor describing the horrid manner in which the killings happened.
Musaiba Abdi Mohammed, she died because of smothering. We thought that there was some also evidence which looked like rape. The second body was of Amina Abdi Rashid Dahir, and she had multiple stab wounds. Then the third one was Dahabo. She had her hands chopped off. Her neck almost severed. Her hands which had been found also in a separate scene, but upon trying to reconstruct and looking at the body of the late Dahabu, it looked like the hands were hers.
So we're asking members of the public, particularly the Eastleigh community, anyone with any information, please do not be afraid. Come forward. If you can't go to the police, come and see us. Go to the family. We will ensure you are protected. But these kinds of atrocities where people are slaughtered like animals cannot continue happening in our community.
After the autopsy, investigators carried on with analyzing events surrounding the killings. CCTV footage of the last moments before the killings is what police have a keen eye on, as well as the forensic data trail. CCTV footage obtained from an apartment where the victims had rented within Eastleigh shows Amina and Nusaiba getting into a lift at 12:53 p.m. In the video, the girls can be heard mentioning the name of a suspect. Investigators believe at this time, their abductor had contacted them through their mother's mobile phone, asking them to come and pick her. Minutes later, a motor vehicle appeared, picked them and drove away. Tuesday at 4:30 in the morning, the vehicle was captured by surveillance cameras along Mombao Road in Parklands, dropping a body along the road. Immediately, the vehicle took a U-turn and left. Few hours later, locals stumbled on a mutilated human body. It was that of Amina Abdirashid. The vehicle was later recovered near Wakulima Market in Nairobi. CCTV footage within the area captured how the vehicle was ditched here, but the driver left to an unknown place. Investigators piecing together events into the killings have, however, arrested a suspect who is said to be an accomplice to the murder. The suspect is said to have received some money from families of the victims as the abductors demanded ransom. At some point, he was in communication with the main suspect at large. It also emerged that the suspect used one of the victims' SIM card in his mobile phone. At the same time, police are investigating a statement from a lady of Somali origin who says she was also abducted alongside the three women who were killed. In her statement to the police, she claims she was in the room the three family members had been locked in moments after they were abducted. She says the abductors demanded a ransom to set them free. Her family managed to raise close to 1 million shillings, which was deposited in an Ethiopian bank account. After this, she was released by her abductors. Police are probing the claims to understand if she is an accomplice in the murders or indeed a victim. Police also revisited Parklands where they collected possible evidence, inclusive of forensic data movement and CCTV footage.
Tunadai haki yetu na tunadai haki ya wale wafu ambao kwamba wameuliwa na serikali iendeleze uchunguzi.
Today's autopsy exercise paved the way for burial of the three tomorrow. Upon the completion of the autopsy on the three female bodies, focus now shifts on investigators to ensure justice is served by arresting and prosecuting suspects behind the heinous killings. Franklin Wala,